Creations, and today I'm going to show you how I made a Christmas. I altered the Merry Christmas exploding box in Design Space and made it a Valentine themes. And I apologize for being so far away because I am going to edit this in iMovie and it always cuts off parts of the screen, top or bottom, and it's not centered if you are not far enough away. So you guys will have to probably just use your own screens to enlarge things when you watch this, so I apologize in advance. I don't have any fancy equipment, although I really should by now. I'm also going to apologize in advance for my terrible manicure job that is going to you-know-what in a handbasket. Or some people say handbag. All right, here we go. Merry Christmas exploding. All right, I can't type today. So you scroll on down and there it is. This is it. Now, if you enlarge your computer screen and you can see that there is a little box inside of this box, I did not use that. So I'm going to customize, and I'm trying to go through this fast because the videos become very long. I can be very long-winded and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible without, not going through it thoroughly. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to minimize things so that I can see everything at one time. Remember, I changed the theme of this from Christmas to Valentine, so the first thing I'm going to do is highlight all these Christmas trees and delete them. The next thing, this was that box on the inside of the card. Remember, I'm not going to use that, so I'm going to highlight this. Oops. I'm going to highlight this. And I'm gonna delete this. All of that was a part of the box on the inside, except for that one square I just got rid of. Nope, don't want that. So I'm gonna take this square and move it away. Then I'm gonna highlight all of this, and I'm gonna get rid of all that because that was a box on the inside I didn't need, and I'm gonna get rid of this last little one, and I don't need that. I'm also gonna get rid of these snowflakes because I don't need those, but I am gonna replace them with Valentine's images. So that means go over here to Image, type in Valentine. I cannot type today. And the images that I chose was this cute little ladybug, this cupcake, and then I also chose this little monkey right here, and I inserted them. Now when they came up, I put them right over this square because this is where they're gonna go. And I'm gonna just enlarge this for you guys. And I put this one here because that's the size that I want. Minimize this, let me do it a little smaller, put it right here, and I took this and put it right here. Now, what I wanted to go right here was a little heart. So, grab the heart, put it right here. I'm gonna make it just a little bit smaller. All right, and if you want to, you can print out another heart and put it on the inside, change the colors, all that good stuff. Now, after much trial and error, I was getting very, very consumed with different colors, different cardstocks, but then when I ended up having to make over 30 of these, I decided that just to streamline the whole process, I was going to have all of the bottom of the box is one color and all of the top of the box is one color. And then the top of the box, which is this right here, was going to coincide with this color of these inside squares. So what I did here was remove this bow and remove this part of the bow. And there's another little piece you have to take out, this little piece, and move it out of my way. So I went and grabbed this square, put it here, because all of these are going to be the same color, so I want them to cut together. That's grouping. And I could have just hit group, but I actually wanted to attach them because there were some other things that I guess I could have just hit group. To tell you the truth, I think I could have just grouped these together, but this is how I'm doing it. Anybody, I'm pretty sure you professionals will know how to do this and get the most bang for your buck on the cardstock. So all of this stuff, oh, in addition to this, and maybe that's why I did this. So all this stuff is going to be the same color, and this is going to be like a thinner cardstock. So I'm highlighting all this and attaching it together. Then this, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that square. This, and and this are all going to be the same color. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change that to this maroon color and change that to the maroon color, which is already up here. So the colors that you're using are usually already loaded up at the top. You see there's a little break right here. These are other colors you can choose. All these colors are colors that are already loaded on your mat. So do that. So this part of the boat, this part of the boat, and this part of the bottom of the box are all going to be the same color. Now we don't want to forget to flatten these images because you don't want the Cricut to cut every little piece of it. You don't want it cutting the eyes out and the hearts and all that stuff. So make sure that you flatten it, and flatten it. And when you flatten it, it turns it to a print to cut. You see that over here. So if you were going to make multiple ones of these and you really want to save space, so what I did is, because I had a different kind of print to cut that I did not want to print on the same page, but in hindsight, it probably was fine to do that. But in order for me to maximize my space, maximize the paper I'm using, I had to figure out how many of these images would fit on one printed paper before I cut it. So I'm keeping this box here because this box, let me send it to the front. This box is going to go in the middle, and this is where I put my little Valentine's message. So I'm gonna go over here to text. Oops, I lost my box. I'm gonna go over here to text and put happy, and I'm just gonna use this text for Valentine's and then day. And then I'm going up here and centering it. Then I'm gonna take it, put it right here, make it small enough to fit into this box. So that's just a reference point. Now, so I'm going over here to make it. And there we go. So I'm pretty happy with that. So my printer's up. I always take the bleed out. I don't know why. So I'm printing it. And now we are going over here to the next one. And the way that I wanted to fold it, I found it easier if I put the cardstock face down and and you can see the score marks a lot easier. I know it's hard to see it here, but you can see the score marks a lot easier if you do it this way than if you put the pattern side up.